Chicago is my favorite. I've never been to Chicago, and I just love big cities. It's super cool walking around, just seeing what life was like there. Public transport is awesome. The architecture was so cool. It was really cool to spend the day in Chicago, like not just play a show, but to just see everything. And then at the show, it was my favorite of the tour. I'm sure all the other guys are going to say that as well. It was such a cool venue. It was run so well, and everyone there was so nice, and such good musicians. It was awesome.
My favorite stop for sure. I've been thinking about where I want to move, and I thinking about what I want to do after Border Tears, because this has been such a instrumental part of my life, and has had such a big impact on my life. I've honestly been worried about what am I gonna do now? I know the only thing I know right now is that I want to do music, and I want to play more music and write more music, meet more people through music. And I think Chicago definitely was my favorite place that we've been, and I'm excited to see more of that, and maybe I'll move there. I don't know. We'll figure that out, and if you know me, you'll figure that out as well. But there's such a good scene there. Jake from Star Student really helped us out. We played at the Fallen Log with some really incredible bands, and some of those bands were really young too. The crowd was really young. They had really good energy, really were respectful, really, I don't know, we felt really appreciated in Chicago, and seeing the city and the vibrant culture and people there was something I haven't seen. I've been to a lot of cities, and that's something I haven't seen many other places. So I really liked that and really enjoyed that.
Chicago was awesome. Amazing city. We got to spend the most time and actually explore that city there, so we got to get up to some nice adventures, even in the heat wave. It's a gorgeous city, super nice people. My friend Sarah shot photos for us, so thanks Sarah, it's awesome. And then Jake from Star Student hooked us up with an awesome bill, and we got to play with some sick bands like Juno. And that was our first show with Morning Dew for our little run together. But Chicago was awesome. It was such a cool city, and we had a great time. Professional sound crew, choral was amazing. Running sound there, it was awesome. It was sick.
Chicago was our best show for sure. The whole crowd really fucked with us. Really great bands. I talked with Felix and Roland from Rosacade for a long time. They were super friendly, super welcoming. Felix was a great drummer, and Roland was a great frontman. First band also blew me away. And then Morning Dew. I don't know if do the other guys talk about they talked about it? Okay, that was the sickest shit I've ever seen live. Don't even have to mention it. It was just so awesome. Yeah, that was a very welcoming scene, and the shows ran so well. It was just so easy. It was a nice, easy show to play, which was really what we needed at that point, because we were all so tired already. But it gave us another momentum boost for sure.
I didn't even mention meeting up with Morning Dew. Yeah, so we met up with Morning Dew in Chicago. They are a really incredible band, two-piece. Six and Steve, they put on a really good show. I'm always inspired by the way that Six carries themselves, and it's really cool to see their stage presence and the way that they perform, and it's something that I want to be able to do as I keep playing, and I want to be able to just go out there and show people what I'm about, and really express myself in the way that they do. So it was really cool to play with them and see how they handle tour, because they've done it a whole lot. They're on the road constantly, and it's really cool, and it was really an honor to be able to play with them. So yeah, we met up with them in Chicago, played with them in Detroit and Columbus, and they had really good sets. Blown away every single time. Yeah, there was even one spot, and I'm sure one of the other guys are going to talk about it, where Six like unplugged their like cable from their tuner, and in just a feat of athleticism, dove down and grabbed the cable and just like right in without missing a beat, without a single beat. You know, that says something about your ability as a live performer.
Hey, we're in Chicago now. It's 2:10 in the morning. Load our shit into this apartment because it's not a bad part of town, I guess, but we just don't want to leave all of our essentials in the car.
What if God is an alien?
I'm seeing a lot of ads for the Big Baby. I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty good.
Would that be miserable?
Train 4 will be arriving shortly.
Chicago, they morning of. We got a nice place to stay, which was cool, and we're gonna go explore the city today. We're about to hop on the train. I didn't know that you could like have a city that has like trains and stuff to take people places instead of like driving in a car for 45 minutes everywhere. So it's kind of awesome. We're gonna go see the Bean first because it's nice and central, and also with the Bean.
In CTA stations on platforms for the trains. Their homes
He always makes this face. In a big old world. That's like so accurate to do.
Do you want to curve this way so there's the links in the back?
Tourist shit.
Yeah, the people on Reddit were gassing this place up about their crust.
There was like this massive amount of corruption going on in her apartment complex. And then like halfway through she grabs his box and she's like, and I'm alone. Doors closing. You know what? I think there's one on the roof too.
I unplugged it.
Following everyone. Losing into everything. Said I hear my breath. Guess I'll finish for Friday. Took some time on losing to regain my sense of self. Back in the running on Monday. Is that alright? Satisfied, spend your life wasted time.
I do this thing now where I like duck.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's fun. Making it performance art.
I'm trying to get into like just moving on the kid.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
You're a very
I'll bring him up.
animated player.
Thanks. I bring him up every time. But you know who? My goat.
The one
Just
and
like
only.
the way he'll just like, he just like twists.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So can I be staring at a monitor, wondering my dreams? When did those blue thoughts that drag me out of bed? Turning into office jobs, I work to pay my rent. Why is everyone lonely? My fucking boring. No one tells me anything. everywhere I go. You're not fucking bold and no one tells me anything but you.
I'm so out of tune. I'm slightly warmed up. It's time to go move shit and then like wait 2 hours to play. And then move things again.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's all about. Well, at least we don't have to bring all that extra shit. Just like gear.
Yeah. Yeah. And we get to stay here tonight. Oh my god.
We don't have to fucking drive tomorrow. Holy shit. We do have to, but we don't have to like drive tonight after the show.
And Spicy's gonna be on best behavior. Cause Mama's home.
Thank you, Fallen Log, for picking up the show last second. We love you, Fallen Log. This is like one of the best venues in Chicago. This one's called Glor's Demise. We miss you, Glor.
Thank you, Fallen Log, for having us. Thank you, Star Students Presents. Thank you, Junior Rosicade. Morning Dew, excited to play with many more shows with you.
6 from Morning Dew.
I'm Steve from Morning Dew.
And we're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And tonight was wonderful. Thank you, Lishman. Thank you, Star Studio. Thank you, Fallen Log. Everything popped off great. Every band crushed.
Chicago was so cool. It was such a cool
Everyone was
spot.
super duper nice. Couldn't ask for a better night. No one got hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
It's beautiful out there. Thank you, Word to Tears, for coming on tour with us, or taking us on tour, really.
Thank you for playing with us. We love
Thank y'all.
We love y'all.
Okay. We all agreed that was the best show we've ever played. Or me and Quinn agree.
Absolutely.
Best show.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second, but we have to talk about Morning Dew first. Because Six always moves around, but they had their guitar unplugged and they wait like in exactly one measure's time. They dove and slipped it in time. If your eyes were closed, you would not have ever known.
It was insane.
It was literally like a fluid motion. So they're playing, and then it comes undone. And they do this number. They go.
It was so beautiful.
Like literally half a second. It blew my mind.
It was electrifying.
A feat of athleticism.
Yes,
actually. It was so cool. They killed. All of the bands were like super incredible.
They were really good.
And the crowd was like one of the most receptive crowds we've ever played to. We were scared because it's like a screamo bill.
New city.
We're the weird indie kids.
Yeah, like who likes indie music? I mean, we do.
So it was
We
like,
weren't sure if they would.
Oh fuck. But they were all so nice.
Everybody loved, especially Leave the Light On For Me, which is so great to hear.
Yeah. Incredibly receptive.
They have a really cool community here. A lot of young people supporting each other. It was really inspiring to see. I don't normally say things like that, but like legitimately it moved me. It was so cool.
It was so cool. And I also want to say thanks to Adam and Aaliyah. Adam, especially for like giving us that fucking key and all of that shit. And Aaliyah came out to the show. Adam couldn't because he had work. But Aaliyah came out, stayed for all 3 bands that she could make it for. It's awesome.
And I think he did. Was it Scat God?
Yeah.
Scat God
with the shirt.
Scat God. Scat God. Really, he replenished our shirt supply because we severely underestimated how many shirts we had. And then
the Chicago exclusive.
What's his name from Rosacade delivered them to the show for us.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Oh, and also the people who booked this show, I don't know their names. You know their names?
Star Student, Jake.
Yes.
Jake from Star Student.
Dude, it was one of the best like grand shows ever. 4 bands billed and it ended before 10.
Yeah.
And it sounded amazing in there.
Actual professional sound engineering.
Absolutely.
We sounded great in the room. Everyone could hear each other. Like it was so much easier to be cohesive because we could hear what everyone was doing, and it wasn't like
it was easy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It made like we could just focus on performing instead of playing.
Yeah, we've had a lot of like. It's been a really fun tour so far, but it's been really hard. And that show was just so good.
Yeah.
It made us feel like real musicians.
I know.
For just a moment.
Yeah,
nights like these are why I do this.
Yeah.
Yes, I was crying at the end of Oregon.
It was
so
awesome.
nice.
Such a great thing. Amazing city, great people. Shout out Sarah for coming and taking pictures.
Shout out Sarah.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got
sick.
sick.
Yeah.
I need to Venmo her.
Yeah. Venmo her and then we can go this guy.
This has probably been one of the best nights of my life, and I'm really grateful for everyone who's put this together. And thank you, Lishman, for getting us on the road.
I love Chicago. Go White Sox. Fuck the Cubs. Let's get them.
Let's get them! Go Lishman.
See y'all in Detroit.
Super impactful on the taste.
We just had like a huge bonding moment where we all like felt so accomplished, and then it took us like 4 fucking seconds to get back into the rage baiting.
This is this goddamn car, bro. As soon as Wallace can't see my face, he's like,
actually, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. It was just a stupid fucking joke.
you're such a prick.
I just think that pizza was incredible, and you guys could have.
Why are you like busting over some fucking mid-ass pizza, bro?